Hey guys, this is Mrs. Fleming. I am going to be your teacher for Math Concepts this semester, and I just wanted to give you a little introduction of who I am and what our class is going to look like. So I'm going to take a few moments and talk over the guidelines, but I wanted to make sure you could see my face as well, so in case we see each other out and about somewhere, you'll know who it is that's your math teacher. So we're going to go over some classroom information and basically, I'm going to talk to you about several different pieces of information for in class learning, remote learning, all that type of stuff. So, we all know that this semester is going to be so different from any other semester you have ever had for school. Some of you I'm going to see on Monday and Wednesday, others of you I'm going to see on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and some of you I won't see unless we have a Schoology conference together over our Chromebooks or something. But no matter whether you're here or you're in learning from home, every day we're all going to be learning the same material. So we're going to teach new lessons each day. You'll either learn it on the Chromebook, or you'll have the opportunity to come in and ask me questions if you happen to be a person who's here. The days you are here, you're going to be expected to work on assignments, take tests, get assistance, ask for the help that you need, and we'll go over those. If you're not understanding that material, please take some time to ask the questions about it so we can make sure that we're getting that done. Days you're not with me, on the days that you're a remote learner, then those days you should be logging in every single day to Schoology and doing some type of work. You've got to be watching videos, completing assignments, and submitting those. You've got to log in by 2 o'clock every day on the days that you're remote learning. So that's how they've decided they want us to take attendance. So by 2 o'clock every afternoon, you need to have logged in and been working on some type of material so that we can see it show up on your Schoology account that you have been doing work. The assignments and videos for every day will be posted in the morning. So I've set them up on Schoology that they'll post early each morning, and they'll be available for you to work on that day. All assignments are going to be submitted to me via Schoology. We won't be doing email, text, sharing of Google Docs, any of those types of things. Tests will be taken in class, and most likely we'll do those on paper. Now, if we go full remote, obviously we're going to have to do something different about that. For those of you who are full-time remote learners, you're going to have to get with me about tests. So I'll contact you. I think there are 6 of you, at least at this time, and I'll get with you about how we're going to take those tests because they have to be done at set times and under specific circumstances or conditions. So on days when you are in class with me, what should you expect? Well, first of all, I expect you to use your class time wisely and appropriately. We're not in there to just goof off and hang out with each other. We're in there to make sure that we're learning our math concepts. I expect you to use your device for schoolwork, not for entertainment or social media. While you're with me, you will be on your Chromebook. You'll have your device with you, and that's how we're going to be working, and that's where your assignments will show up. But use your time wisely. You will be asked to wear a mask at all times. Right now, I have mine off because I am videoing for you, but I'll have one of these on throughout the entire school day. And that's really what's expected of us. In order for us to be able to go to school and to be able to be in person, we have to wear our masks all the time that we're in our school building. I'm going to take it off now just because I am completely alone in the room and I want you to be able to hear me and see me easily. I want you to ask questions if you need help. That's why we're together, so I can actually help you with the material. And I need you to be considerate of others. We're going to be using other facilities that are not actual school facilities, so I need to make sure that you're being respectful of those, following the rules and guidelines that they've given to us, but also be respectful of the other people who are in the room with you during that time. What should you bring with you to class? You need to bring pencils and probably more than one. I would say you need a couple mechanical pencils. Make sure you have lead, or if you're using a wooden pencil, make sure you have the little sharpener with you. We won't have pencil sharpeners and things you see in a normal classroom. So please make sure that you have all the materials with you that you're going to need. You're going to need paper, like lined paper in a notebook. Or loose leaf. You're going to be writing all of your work and assignments on blank paper. We're not going to hand out to you papers for you to fill in like we have done in the past. Everything will be up on your computer screen and you'll be writing on your own piece of paper. So make sure you have paper. You'll have an assigned Chromebook on the days that you're in the classroom, so please make sure that you bring that particular assigned Chromebook. We won't be able to use Chromebooks or devices from home on the days we're in our classrooms. You'll have to use the school's Chromebook, so make sure you bring that. Bring earbuds with you, as we will be watching some lesson videos and things, and people will be at different spots. So make sure that you bring your earbuds so that we're being respectful of everyone else. Bring a calculator. If you have a personal one, that would be fantastic. If you don't, it's okay. On Schoology, we have also posted links to some online versions, so you'll be able to get to those on your Chromebook if you need them. And then, of course, that mask that we have to have all the time. If you are remote learning for the day or all the time, here are your expectations. Submit assignments using Schoology before the official due date. Now, I don't mean like if it's due on Wednesday, submit it on Tuesday. Sure, you can do that, but before the official due date time, assignments will be due at 3 p.m. So make sure that you get them in before 3 p.m. When you are learning from home, you are expected to log in and spend time working on math every single day, not just logging into Schoology and working on your other classes. You need to be logging in and working on math every day. If you have a question, I want to help you. That is what I am here for. So please send me those questions. You can send it through an email. You can send it through a private message on Schoology. Either one of those is fine. If you're a full-time remote learner, I will try my best to set up a conference with you through Schoology so we can talk through those questions and answer them. If it's just a quick question and it's really just something I can answer via email, I'd be happy to do that. I'm going to respond to any of your messages during my work times. So my prep is at the end of our school day. So it's going to start at 12:05. It'll be done at 1:10. And then if we have the remote learning time from 2 to 3 each day. So those are the times that I'll be available Monday through Thursday. Friday is our remote learning day period, except for the week of Labor Day. So that day I would be available from 8 to 3 every Friday to answer those questions. But I am going to say that I am going to ask you to get those questions to me before 3 p.m. If you send me a message after 3, I'm not going to respond to it until the following school day. I do have kids at home. I have 3 of them, and I'm going to need to spend time with them, and I'm going to need to spend time working in my own house on my own stuff and helping my kids with their homework and spending time with them. And so I'm not going to spend my evenings answering questions. Those will be saved for the next school day. Submitting work is our next category. You will submit all work through Schoology. And your work, as I previously said, will be handwritten on a piece of loose leaf paper. We would like your name to be on the very top line, not in the big white space up at the top, but on the top line. Then you're going to take a photo or a scan. Now we're going to aim for scans, and on day 1, we're going to see with whoever's in class on that day, our Monday, Wednesday learners, how we can easily do that. We have directions for the iPhone, we have directions for the Android devices, but we need to just kind of see it and play with it. We don't have access to the Schoology UC, so we kind of need some students to be there and to try it out. So we're going to see how that goes on day 1. I'll add more directions to that document as I have them, but that will be shared with you on Monday, that you'll be able to look at what the directions for that are. But your photo or your scan that you're using must include either your index finger or your thumb pointing to your name, and the photo must be clear and easy to read. Assignments are going to be due at 3 p.m. 2 school days after they're assigned. So if something was assigned on Monday, then it's not due until Wednesday at 3 p.m. If it's assigned on Tuesday, it's due on Thursday, and so on. And the reason I've set it up like that is I want you to have time to come in and ask the questions. For those of you who have chosen in-person learning, I want you to have the opportunity to be with me and spend time with me before something is due. So by postponing it 2 days like that, you will always have the opportunity to come in and ask me something. I'll see you again before that next assignment is due. Quick little blurb about academic dishonesty. Academic dishonesty will result in no credit for everyone who's involved. So there's a lot of examples of dishonest academic work, but some of those would be sending pictures of assignments that someone else has done for you, copying someone else's work, submitting a copy or a picture of someone else's work or doing someone else's work for them. All of those are academic dishonesty, and they will get no credit for every party that's involved in that. And it can also result in a disciplinary referral. The grading system for the math department is a little different than what it was when we were full in person. So assignments will be worth 40% and tests will be worth 60%. The grading scale for the district, though, is still the same, but there's not going to be any credit, no credit, like there was fourth term last year. It's real grades, so you will get an A, B, C, D, or F in the class. So I'm really excited to be working with you. I'm so excited to be going back in person at least part of the time and seeing some of your smiling faces. For those of you who are remote, I will probably at some point try and schedule a conference with you because I want to get a chance to see you as well. So I'm just really excited about this school year and where it's going to take us. And hopefully we can get through this time and learn the math we need to learn and have a good time together. So if you have any questions, of course, feel free to give me a call.